And now it's time for a Losing Horns edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap for Wednesday, February 22nd, 2012, Ash Wednesday, and George Washington's birthday, who would have been 280 years old today if our first President of the United States was still alive. Anyway, today's pricing games played were the following: Flip-Flop, Pay the Rent, Pick a Number, Swap Meet, Balance Game, and Lucky 7. The first contestant was Donna, spelled D-A-W-N-A. She played Flip-Flop for a trip to Newport Beach that included 2 park hopper passes to Disneyland, modeled by Marvelous Manuela. The wrong price was $6,425. Donna chose to flop to make the price $6,452, and to me, I felt that was the price. Well, when Drew revealed the actual retail price by pressing the button, it was $4,625. She should have done the complete opposite and just flipped. Tara, who was celebrating her birthday on the tape date, oddly enough it was January 10th, my birthday, played Pay the Rent for a chance to win up to $100,000. Ravishing Rachel was inside the house, and Manuela modeled the 6 grocery products. Tara chose the package of strawberry Pop Rocks to be placed in the mailbox, as Manuela did so. She chose the 20-ounce can of Dole pineapple chunks and the 15.5-ounce jar of Chunky Tostitos mild salsa, medium salsa, to be placed in the couch and stove, as Rachel did so. For the TV and bathtub, she chose to have the Utterly Smooth Skin Cream and the Ease Cookies and Cream Shake Mix to be placed in the TV and bathtub, as Rachel placed those products as well. And finally, leaving the 7-ounce can of Finesse hairspray to be in the safe, in the attic. So now, for $1,000, how much were those strawberry Pop Rocks? They were 69 cents. You ask me, that was not the best move to put them in there. But she did have $1,000. She decided to keep on going. So now, the price of the Dole pineapple chunks were $1.99, and adding that to the price of the Tostitos salsa, $3.29, that brought a total of $5.28. She went on for $10,000, feeling confident that both the Utterly Smooth and the Edie Shakes were more than $5.28. The Utterly Smooth Skin Cream was $4.99, and the Edie Shakes Mix was $1.79 for a total of $6.78. She decided to go in for $100,000, believing that Finesse hairspray cost more than $6.78. And when it was time to reveal what the price of the hairspray was, it turned out that it was $3.99, and there went the 10 grand she had. This is what the correct order should have been. For the mailbox, the Tostitos salsa. Then for the couch and stove, it should have been the pineapple chunks and the Edie Shakes mix. Then in the TV and bathtub, it should have been the Finesse hairspray and the Pop Rocks. And last but not least, the Utterly Smooth Skin Cream in the safe. Brian, with a Y, from San Jose, played Pick a Number for a sporty 5-door Honda Fit modeled by Manuela. The middle number was missing, the third number. Brian chose the 7 instead of the 2 or the 9 to make the price $16,753. Rachel placed the 7 in the middle spot, and when Drew revealed what the missing number was, it turned out to be 2. I knew it. has $16,253, a very familiar price for a Honda Fit. Charlene played swap meet for a Valentino classic Italian python skin designer handbag that comes in hues of blue and purple with charming rhinestone logo. That was modeled by Manuela. And these three other prizes. A Wattbike trainer indoor cycle that measures force and calculates power and delivers immediate feedback on 39 performance areas. And that was modeled by Awesome Amber. An LG efficient all-in-one washer and dryer that has 9 wash programs and 5 rinse temperatures, modeled by Rachel. And a 46-inch Panasonic plasma flat panel HDTV that uses unique image analysis technology, also modeled by Rachel. Charlene chose to swap the handbag for the TV. Rachel revealed the price of the TV to be $8.99. So if that handbag from Valentino was indeed $8.99, Charlene would win all 4 prizes. And Manuela revealed the price of that Valentino classic Italian style python skin designer handbag, or satchel as George Gray called it, to be $2,995. Valentino, that's a very expensive designer name. Charlene was like this when she saw that price. She's like, how could I have been so stupid? Valentino, come on, honey. She should have swapped the cycle. That was $2,995, and that washer and dryer, by the way, was $1,475. Amber revealed that price of the indoor cycle price for the bike, and the washer and dryer price was revealed by Rachel. Okay, Stephen played balance game for a cottage-style bedroom group that included a queen bed, 2 nightstands, a dresser and mirror, and chest. Also came with a Comfort Air Luxor queen mattress and a pair of Velocity Micro Cruise thin lightweight design tablets, all modeled by Manuela. After Drew gave Stephen a lucky Drew dollar and the free bag of $677, Stephen chose the $4,000 and $1,000 bags to make the price $5,677. That's what I thought the price was myself. And when Rachel, using her big muscles, placed that bag full of $2 for the whole bedroom group package onto the scale, the scales didn't balance! Shoot. The correct price was $10,677, so he should have chose the $9,000 and $1,000 bags. Alright. Finally, William played Lucky 7 for a Honda Civic LX that had Amber in the driver's seat. William from San Francisco, who is from NBC 11 News Clips' Bay Area, as well as Brian, representing the Bay Area with San Jose, had a chance to save the show by winning this game. The first number of the car was 1. For the second number, William believed it was 8. I was thinking 9, but it was an 8 exactly right, so he kept his $7. For the third number, he believed it was 6. It was another 8, believe it or not. That cost him $2. Now for the fourth number, he said it was 3. The number turned out to be 2. It cost him $1. So he had $4 left. He could not miss the last number by $3. And this was the big moment of truth if the show was going to be saved or not. William chose 5 for the last number, which was a very smart move. Now, the numbers the last number could be were as follows: a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5 exactly, a 6, a 7, or an 8. Those numbers would give William the win. And the fifth and final number of the Honda Civic LX was... Oh. Can you believe? 9! That cost him his $4, and he was broke! Ah, fuck! You know, if Mr. Omar, a.k.a. Ernest Thomas from Everybody Hates Chris, was in the shoes of Drew Carey as host and witnessed that painful disaster, he more than likely would have said this. Tragic is right! Oh, and if Kenan Thompson was in the audience witnessing that horrific Lucky 7 loss, he would have said this out loud. I don't mean to steal that from your IQ64 shirt, but I have to use that as humor for this pricing game recap. Oh, and one more thing. If 2012 WWE Hall of Fame inductee Ron Simmons saw that Lucky 7 loss, he would have simply said this. Damn is right. And that's basically the word to describe what happened today on The Price is Right. No pricing games won. Can you believe that? Nope. Ultimate Dog. Tease. Talking Dogs. I'm not kidding. I know. What a damn shame. Maestro Mason 1987 wanted me to acknowledge in his acknowledgement section for tonight that this is the third show in the 40th season of a skunking has occurred. Though I looked on Price is Right recaps, a blog that I go on to, it mentioned fourth. I don't know if who's right here, but maybe NeilRocks87 could also help me out on that. Now, even though we did not have a pricing game won today, there was some good news. William won $11,000 in the second Showcase Showdown. And might I add, he spun the wheel with finesse perfectly. First getting the dollar, and in his bonus spin, he just got the nickel for $10,000. So I'm giving him contestant recognition for that. And I'm also giving contestant recognition to Tara, because she won her Showcase that involved a trip to Mount Rushmore to see South Dakota. Well, in South Dakota to see Mount Rushmore. There we go. A trip to New York to see the Federal Hall. And a trip to Washington, D.C. to visit our nation's capital's landmarks, like the Washington Monument, the White House, the Lincoln Memorial. And also, to go along with those trips, $500. And now get a load of these bids. Alright, for Williams' bid on an American-made showcase that involved an OWE outdoor fire pit, a Weber Genesis gas barbecue grill from Fleshers.com, and a Ford Mustang V6 coupe, he bid $29,300. The actual retail price was $29,842. That was a difference of $542. Very impressive. But Tara, she bid $21,500 on her showcase, with the actual retail price being $21,902 for a difference of $402. Those are some really awesome bids. And to me, I felt Tara was going to win both showcases. By the way, the American-made showcases, also part of Maestro Mason 1987 acknowledgement section. Alright, this week the Price is Right Pricing and Recap is sponsored by Mrs. Covington's Classic Seasoned Restaurant-Style Croutons. Do more than cook, create! Now tomorrow, J. Van Diesel is actually scheduled to join me as my co-host, so a Price is Right Pricing and Recap will be done together by him and I for tomorrow. And just to mention also, we're part of Maestro Mason 1987's acknowledgement section, Drew is not in his sling today, as this was the third day this week without the sling. He still must have been hurting from his arm, but I don't think he really mentioned it today. Oh, and by the way, on Friday, special salute to firefighters. Now, I watched a little clip of the show that was advertised on CBS, And 2 pricing games are definitely going to be played on that day. Golden Road and Most Expensive. So count on that. And I also expect you all to count on watching tomorrow's installment of the Price is Right Price Game Recap with me, Mr. Horgan, and Jay Van Diesel as my co-host. So until then, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Let's see how we'll do tomorrow on pricing games. Good night, everyone.